Tell me about this heat. Obviously, you come from a little country named Brazil where it's not a lot of snow there. Yeah, you're always cool, but tell me about dealing with this. Is this any concern for you? What do you have to do to get through this heat being in the car the first session?
It's not a concern. I mean, last year was hot too. Maybe not as hot as this year, but like I said, if you're in the front and you're so focused, you're hardly thinking about it, the heat. The problem is when you had issues like we had last year, that 50 laps down, and they're like, what am I doing here? But hopefully we don't have that kind of problems, and right now it's going to be brutal on everyone, not only the drivers, especially on the team and the mechanics doing pit stops, but that's the way it is.
I mean, I feel okay, but definitely feel I'm sweating a lot, and once you start, you can't seem to stop. Hopefully we get into a race, you can settle down, get into a rhythm, and still do the same lap time, but once you find that rhythm.
Heat inside the car, noticeable or not?
Only when you slow down. You slow down to come in the pits, and you stop the car in the pits, and the heat from the engine, from the radiators, just starts to bake you in there. There's no airflow, so that's when you start asking for a fan, anything to try and cool you down a little bit. It just gets so hot and muggy.
I think we got a cool day today, and it's supposed to be a cool weekend. I don't know where is it going to be the highs. What is it going to be? 90. Yeah, so it'd be hot. I mean, that's what it is. A little bit like Miami. All this week I was like on the bike riding in the middle of the day and hydrating enough. We'll be okay.
What's Malaysia like? I've never been there. I've heard stories of it, 1,000% humidity and 1,000,000 degrees. I mean, is that just 10 times worse than here?
Yeah, the track's a lot smoother. You know what I mean? But I remember it was like hot, miserable hot. Like you would get out of the car, straight into the air conditioner and go, oh, finally. You can look, if you pay attention and look at Power and he gets out of the car, it's like he's just melted. It's kind of funny.
Well, that's Power. How about a cup car? I mean, when on a hot day inside of that thing, is that roasting?
It's roasting, but it's not that physical compared with this. So you got the power steering, and the effort is not that big compared with this. So this is so much more physical.
It's physically really difficult around this place. I mean, it's not even that hot today, but the humidity just seems to zap you. It's felt immediately when you get in the car. And after getting out of the session, I mean, I don't feel this physically drained at any other place we go to. Houston's just really tough, and it's going to be difficult for everyone, but we were able to do it last year. A lot of guys were. Everyone survived the races, so I think everyone's going to be fine this year. It's just going to be tough. It's really that last 15 laps where everyone starts feeling it, so I think that's where, if mistakes get made or you see guys just settling in and saying, let me finish the race, the reason they're doing that is because of the physical fitness.